Hey everyone, Teamudf here for some more Trials in the Sky with Jubsy.
Hey! This evening is ruined.
No way!
Oh, I can already imagine what's going on. Oh, jeez!
They're fine.
It's awful.
Let's try and find the village elder. He's the one who contacted us. If anyone knows where Agate and the dragon went, it will probably be him. Yep, let's look. Probably just going to the mines.
This whole chapter is going to be about character development for Agate. Looks like.
Thank you, Shadu. Sir.
Oh, I remember you. Have you come all the way from the Gilded Bones?
Yes, that's right. You remember us, sir?
Yes, you slew those monsters for us and helped us with the bandits as well. It'd be hard to forget you after all that.
I see. Oh no, never mind that. Where'd the dragon go?
And, Agate, where's Agate, Senpai?
Ah, yes. After burning the orchards, the dragon flew north. Agate showed up right afterwards and helped put out the fire. But when it was over, he simply vanished.
He used his special technique with less than 75%.
Agate!
Are you sure he didn't go off to find his sister? She lives here, right?
Yes, what? See, so that's what Agate tells people, is it?
Pardon?
What do you mean?
I did a check earlier. Agate is not with Misha. He's not at his house either.
I see. So he must have gone after the dragon then. North of here. That must mean the abandoned mine where the bandits were hiding that one time.
My good sir, do you require any aid from us?
Oh no, you don't need to fret over us. We managed to get the fires out, so all that's left now is cleaning up. More importantly, please help Agate. When he's in this sort of state, there's no telling what he might do.
Got it. Come on, let's search the road leading to the mine.
Okay.
I'll have to try
Alright.
not to be too loud then.
Yeah, well.
Why is it?
The freaking files are organized. Let's continue.
Got it.
Never.
Huh?
I'm
Time
gonna
to
look for.
look.
I'm gonna find Misha's grave. I
Why would
apparently
you do?
can't read. Oh wait. No.
17 inches. Misha.
There it is. Wait a second. Misha? That's the person the elder talked about a bit ago.
What is this now?
It's nothing. I'm really curious now, but we need to chase after Agate first.
She did.
She did. I guess I can see what they have to offer. In this time of need, where it's very imperative that we save people.
Kill everyone.
I try to go straight for you. You still mistrust me? You think you're too good for your brother? You got it all wrong. I always wanted a real brother relationship with you.
You do?
Alright, we gotta find some Treasurino first. Because again, don't worry, I'm sure everything will just resolve itself until we show up.
We now know Joshua's last name is Yaakov Claus.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. We get,
That's right.
Oh, we didn't, okay. It said something about a rod, so I thought it was for... Alright. Okay, so we've only gotten something new. Okay, no.
There was an item here. It's gone now.
Who could have taken this?
Maybe it was the Phantom Thief. It was his fault.
Oh!
If you can read this, the clowns have won.
What the flip?
Oh my god, the Payday Gang were here! Payday Gang.
the
You
heck
heard
am
it. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah,
It was the Payday Gang that stole your treasure. Call me, Hector, and I'll bring in Captain Winters to round them up.
That all sounds terrifying, sir.
Why? What? Oh, hey, there's still something in here? Nope, because the Payday Gang did it. They did this too. No. Okay, that was the shortest message I've ever seen.
That was the best one.
No. No. With the revenue mine now has treasure.
Yeah, those little side paths we couldn't get to in the last game.
Whoa.
Or maybe we could have, but I didn't go to them in time, and then we got kicked out of Bose.
The chest contains contents you have already gone to a better place. Your pockets. I just loved that one though. Just no. Apple, apple. Okay.
Alright. They got punched. That's the end of that. That's all they got. They just got punched with a cannon.
Take. That's all you ever do. Why not try giving back to an empty chest sometime?
No. Two can play at this game. Although Cher doesn't have any CP, that might come back to haunt me. Ah! This is the entrance to the abandoned mine. The door's open. Do you think...
Estelle, Mark! The chain's been cut. Looks recent too.
I knew it! Definitely Agate's work. Looks like he went inside.
We must hurry.
Come on!
Okay.
Oh.
Agate's about to go Leroy Jenkins here. Oh my god, he's actually gonna fight the Blade Lord. This might not end well.
Dragon Heado.
Okay. This better freaking work, this scene.
Yeah, this is the one we've had the most problem with. This is the Ouroboros theme. So if it doesn't cut out here, we know it's the audio share.
Alright. That's be enough. We'll need a little bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, this is the sort of job he'd shove off on me. Having a bad day? I have a guest, it seems. You're the Red Lieutenant, that Red Lieutenant from before, aren't you? You got that same golden sword. Been a while, you bastard.
Yes, that's right. I had to obtain it from the pedestal.
Jake Krosner, the Heavy Blade, Bracer Rank C. No, you were promoted to Rank B after the coup. No surprise that a former member of the Intelligence Division would already know that. You were already sneaking around the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get a bit more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in arrest or anything nice like that today. I'm gonna slice that smug look right off your face. Confident, aren't you? I wouldn't call what happened showy, personally. It was certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. I've had a look at the records of every bracer in this country. You and I are very similar in some ways, Agate Crossner. Similar, huh?
You don't know shit, so don't say shit!
The battle begins.
You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal.
By the way, I got this dragon boy.
So what could possibly drive you to engage me alone?
You think I give a damn about my chances at winning? I can't stand you. I'm gonna take any chance I can to kick your ass!
Unbelievable. This is the extent of your power. I won't even need the dragon.
What? Ah!
We may be similar in some ways, but there is one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords.
The hell are you?
I wield mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You only wield yours in a desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment, your rage lets you flee from your grief. But in the end, you're only deluding yourself.
Shut up!
Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you will never move forward. As you are now, you are neither fit for enlightenment nor the path I follow. You will always remain incomplete.
Shut the hell up!
Alright.
What's that? Agate's voice!
Wait, it's echoing. I think he must be at the big opening mine pit. Come on! Let's go the other way!
I actually had to give it my all. I literally stepped away from the mic. I freaking knew that it was gonna get loud in the ears.
Oh, man.
He mad.
Where's my treasure? There's one.
An empty treasure chest full of promise yet devoid of payoff. A perfect metaphor for me.
Why? Why?
Rip a gate then.
Keep going right so I can see if I can nap. What the?
Estelle, what's wrong?
This way should lead right into the mining pit. Why is it blocked off by rocks? The dragon must have done something that caused a small cave-in.
Okay then. I'll use my cannon. Stand back!
No, hold your blasting for now. A large explosion could simply cause the tunnel to further collapse.
What?
Tita, I know how you feel, but stay calm, okay? Let's see if we can find another way around.
Senpai?
God, this bridge was broken last time we came here. I believe I remember hearing that the army repaired it after the bandit incident. Okay. Alright, so that means that's the way we need to go. Let's go find more treasure. Or not. Well, rip treasure.
Maybe you found all the treasure and you just need to go forward because I think there might be more winding paths.
Treasure.
Yep. Nothing in here. Good. We don't want people refilling these while we're not looking.
Let's go
Did you
that
jump?
way now.
Estelle jumps into the hole and the only thing that bounces up are her shoes.
Jeez, Jobs.
Here we go.
Yeah, crap. Alright.
Damn you!
Careless. As the one mercy I can offer you. I'll end this quickly.
Shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Dragon Heado.
He just blew up the sword. Now then, it's almost time. I should alter the gospel control style while I still have a moment. Just a damn second. I'm not done yet. It's not over yet.
That's... Tita!
You still cling to that broken lump of iron? As you wish, you shall die as broken as your blade.
No! Dummy!
Short stuff.
Oh, that was ruined.
The hell are you doing?
Oh, it's a Yahaha from the Epion. 74. Oh, 75 because you sent one earlier. Thank you.
I was worried about you, Agate, so I came here with a stone, and...
Tita!
You, stop them.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Dragon Heado. Just when I thought this Dragon Heado couldn't get any worse.
Please! Stay away, please!
You idiot! You think please will work on him? Just run already!
The granddaughter of Zais's Professor Russell, Tita Russell. I heard you were a child genius, but no genius will ever behave so recklessly. In truth, I'm not fond of harming women or children. Still, I'll do what I must. Now be a good girl and move.
You son of a bitch!
I won't move! I won't! Agate is always saving me, so... I have to help him back! I have to! No, that's not it. Not just it. He's blunt, and he's always looking annoyed. He always treats me like a kid and calls me things like short stuff, but he's really very nice, and he's always watching out for me. He means so much to me. I love him. So I won't move no matter what!
Cheetah.
You're a very brave little girl. Though I can hardly believe you care that much for such a blockhead. It seems you aren't the only ones who wish to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now.
Huh? There's more. Oh, it's the Royal Army. Main guns! All hands prepare to take the field immediately upon landing!
Yes, sir.
Fire upon Dragon Heado.
That's a pretty nice dragon you got there, sport. They finally show their faces. Now we can begin the final experiment.
Wait! You!
Don't forget Agate Krosner. So as long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you protect anything you deem important.
Wait! Now look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what felt like forever. I am so not letting you get away after all that.
Mr. Bright, you too should take this to heart.
Huh?
Once this experiment ends, our plan will enter its next stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it.
supposed to...
'Cause you tried and you would not flee! All hands, fire! Bring it down!
Continuing against our legend. Let us go, Ragnar the Ancient.
Ragnar.
Huh.
Boy!
Yeah, he gone.
Wait, why aren't we chasing him? What are you doing? Does this have something to do with your stupid bracer grudge?
Not the slightest. That monster wasn't even scratched by our rounds from a combat vessel. What do you intend to do that cannons cannot?
Well...
Courage and recklessness are different things. I'm sure you all saw the damage to bows and revenue. This has, in essence, become a war.
War?
Leave the bread to the bakers, Miss Bright. If this were a war, the professionals will handle it. And if you want my advice, you're better off searching for Ouroboros' the center of command.
Ugh.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
Didn't it say woman's voice? I don't know. Agate?
Agate! Take it easy, okay? I just finished pasting you up!
Ugh. You are the Heavy Gade Ablate, aren't you?
Yes, whatever. Why are you laughing? God, I'm sorry. I botched. What?
Cassius told me you're quite an active young bracer. I don't care what that old man said. Gentlemen, listen. Lead the bread to the bakers, war to the professionals. You seriously saying that? Of course I'm serious. Unlike bracers who exist to protect private citizens, we must protect the country as a whole. We must protect liberal soil and those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that can protect liberal soil and those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh!
Whoa, whoa, Agate!
Okay, calm down, please!
You're always too late! You idiots move like slugs! You just worry about keeping everyone in step! You can't even do shit without orders! You can't even protect the things you say you will! You can't do it now, and you didn't do it 10 years ago! Are you? I wonder. Who the hell can leave it to you? This time, I gotta protect Misha, myself. Ugh.
Agate!
Is he okay?
He doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. He's simply exhausted, physically and mentally.
Oh, Agate!
He was making an even bigger fuss than usual.
But now, he needs to rest in his own bed. His home is in Revenue. My ship can take him that far, at least.
Ah, thank you. Wait a minute, how do you know Agate's home is in Ravenue?
I remembered that I met him once before. The little boy from that day has grown quite a bit.
What day?
It was immediately after the 100 Days War. The day the memorial to his sister and the other villagers was erected.
Whoa!
Giga gasp.
Giga gasp. Giga jobs. You want some... Okay.
All right. I hope I haven't killed anyone ears by, really putting it.
Yeah, I've got no clue what it's even like now, so we're just rolling with it.
Yeah. Yep.
I see. What a mess. Despite, General Sir, I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble.
No. In the end, we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry we weren't of much help, really.
You've no reason to disparage yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on loose, you have proven indispensable in the aid you have given others. You successfully evacuated the market. Mr. Krosner's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you bracers could have responded so quickly.
I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that. But, about Agate. Is it true that during the war, his little sister was,
It is, yes. Liberal's forces and the Imperial Army were fighting on the village outskirts. During the battle, some Erebonian incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of the homes were burnt and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Misha Krosner.
To be honest, I'd heard a little about this. Agate never seemed remotely interested in talking about it, though, so I never brought it up. Now I understand.
In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for that entire incident. The defensive line that we established to protect the village ended up doing little more than drawing the fighting to it. The end result was large portions of the village being laid to waste.
Oh.
And the order to establish the defensive line came from my desk. You can very easily say that the blood of those people is on my hands. Sir, please, you do not need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, that is all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding. No, Risen, you needn't make excuses for me. Those sorts of justifications hold no meaning for those who lost their family. Those like that red-haired young man. Well, after the battle, I attended the funeral for the village's dead as a representative of the army. I still clearly remember the eyes of one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage. Eyes such as I have never seen before or since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Agate never blamed the Erebonians or the Royal Army or even you, General. The person he blamed was himself.
What do you mean?
Well, knows what I observed, but Agate always seemed to blame himself in some way for Misha's death. Wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself that it was. And then, after practically torturing himself over what happened, he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer to find a way to make it up to Misha. I always thought it was his time as a street dog in Rouen because of that, because he never found his answer. He did eventually get his head screwed back on and began walking the path of a bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, the same anger at himself.
Thank you, Dave.
How terrible.
Heavy Gade Ablate. Hey, General. Are you sure you won't let us bracers fight against the dragon?
What?
We definitely have some strong points the army doesn't. We're smaller so we can respond faster. We're closer to the civilian population. It's a bit easier for us to get to places where the army has trouble getting to, too. I know we could help if you'd let us.
But...
Now that I've heard all this, I think Agate became a bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. Yeah, I think I can understand now why Agate became a bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a bracer when he lost Mom, after all. So to prove the potential of bracers, and more than anything, to help the people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So please, let me help you. Let us help you.
Ah, beautifully said, Estelle.
Yes, nicely said.
I wonder, Had bracers been in bows 10 years ago, could it have all been? It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I will be taking command of army operations against the dragon. I need to head back to the Hacking Gate and hold council over our next moves. I will take your suggestion under advisement.
So then...
Don't be hasty. I merely said I would take it under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of our deliberations.
It just resends the treasure chest message that says no.
That is all I can promise.
Right, we understand. We'll be on pins and needles for the response, General.
Must pardon myself here then. Risen, my thanks for your hospitality. No, please come by any time.
I love how he changed his accent halfway through.
Shut up. I gotta say, you kind of sounded similar to General Morgan, so I decided there.
Okay, we better head back to Bose. Okay.
I will stab you with a freaking pen.
Okay, you should probably stay here, huh?
The slings and arrows of our Raven Knight has endured, so keep him abed for several days. We shall leave him to his rest.
Yeah, good idea. Let's check in on him before we go and fill in Tita with what's going on. Oh, Elder Raisinbran? I know it's not the best time to ask, but please take care of Agate for us.
You do not need to worry. He is part of our family here. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, a dragon is nothing. He used to be thanking the goddess no one's died yet.
Captain Blue! I gotta check something. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't ever do that again.
Okay. Alright. Well, what if anything new is at the... Oh, Tita's not here, that's right.
Yeah, Tita is, she's busy rolling down the mountain like a rag doll.
You and those freaking Breath of the Wild videos, you just...
Yeah, I like watching Breath of the Wild rag dolls. There's no problem with this. Imagine if Doug and Roper had rag dolls.
Alright, so what were we doing? We gotta find Tita now?
Find Tita, she might be where Agate is.
Okay.
You know, given that she said what she said. Yep, here we go.
Estelle!
Hi, Tita. How's Agate doing?
He's still asleep. But his face looks a lot better, so I think he'll be okay as long as he gets a lot of rest.
I see. So, this is Agate's house, huh?
It is small, but it is warm and comfortable.
Yes. Every Reiji Akaba exudes warmth. This is where he lived with his sister then. Hey! This photograph. This looks like a picture of Agate when he was a kid. This means the girl must be...
Yes, I think it's Misa.
Oh my goodness, she might just be the most adorable girl that ever lived. Sorry, Tita, you've been replaced. It looks like she and Agate were very close.
I think so too. Agate and Misa look really happy after all.
Yeah, they really do. Agate looks about 14 in this, so Misha would be, what, 12? Agate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster. I bet he was an interesting kid. Still, though, why did Agate keep quiet about his sister? He kept talking about her as if she was alive.
Yeah, but, if you think about it, Agate never said Misa was alive. He said he come back to visit, and I bet he visits her grave.
Now that you mention it, yeah. He should have known that we had the wrong idea about it, though. Why wouldn't he correct us?
I don't know, but Agate said that once work calmed down a bit, he'd introduce us all. I think he was going to tell us in.
That's right, I bet that's it. Well, we can ask him later what he intended, but, Tita, we need to head back to the Bow's Guild House soon, but,
What is it?
The army.
Oh, I see. Estelle?
You don't need to say anything, Tita. You're gonna say you want to stay behind to take care of Agate, right?
Oh,
Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I can read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing. We've got the rest handled, Tita.
My little Tita, all you need to do now is focus on mending your raven's broken wings.
Estelle, everyone, thank you so much.
Oh, I don't need to thank us. There's only one thing I'll ask you to do. When Agate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay?
Oh, you mean the stuff about the bracers and the army working together?
Yeah. Also, I want you to stop Agate from trying anything reckless, physically, if necessary. You're not to let him out of this bed until he's fully healed, got it?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Estelle, everyone, be careful, okay?
Beat him up. No, okay.
There's gonna be destruction. There's gonna be destruction.
Goodness.
My goodness!
Okay, Agate got knocked down a peg in more ways than one.
Oh. Alright. That means there's something that we can get.
Probably check stores, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not the mine, whatever it is. Alright, Epi, what are they trying to get me to do? Is there Secretos? Oh, we're done?
Oh, the secret.
Oh, well, then why would it? Okay.
Well, they're making sure in case you want to shop at any of the shops in this town.
It's just...
Game! Why?
Right then, let's head back to Bow's before the sun sets. Good idea. We'll probably hear back from the general tonight, so we better hurry back to the guild house. Oh, for Flint's sake.
I love encountering glitches like this. It just go. It keeps things entertaining.
Speaking of entertaining, here's the next Phantom Thief B side quest. No, I'm kidding.
I will freaking stab
You
everything.
should.
Sounds like you kids have had a whole workout. Still, to think Agate's past was terrible.
Sadly, it makes sense in some ways. Hearing this finally assembles all the pieces of the puzzle for me. It's no wonder Agate felt the way he did back then. Back, huh? It was 10 years ago. Practically the day after the war ended, Agate came to the mayor's house. What? Why? You mean to your house, Maybelle? Yes, he barged in with, honestly, with murder in his eyes, and came face to face with my father, the mayor at the time. He demanded to know why the mayor of Bowes, the man responsible for the entire region, he demanded to know why he had abandoned Ravenue. Oh. I was just a child at the time, and it got to me when I saw him arguing with father for seemingly no reason. So I, leapt out and slapped him. Oh, man. I can see why he doesn't like remembering that, at least. Yes. Though ultimately, father never answered Agate's question. He did say he was going to send financial aid to help repairs, but the paperwork never got through. And Agate had to go to Loewe several times in order to go get the paperwork. But even then, they didn't have the paperwork then, so Agate had to go back home and then drive out all the way back to Loewe a couple days later just to get the paperwork again. And even then, they might have claimed that there was no paperwork at all, and that they might have lost the paperwork, and that they had to go back and do this every semester for 7 semesters! Agate grew even more livid when he heard that. He even raised his fist to strike father. But then, he just left without throwing a blow. So that's what happened. That's why the air between you two seemed kinda weird. Yes, it's always hovered over us like a cloud. Still, to think Agate's sister died in the war, I've been terribly unfair to him. He bears a bit of responsibility, too, for not saying anything. You don't need to worry about it, Mayor Maybell. I suppose. How badly is Agate hurt? Don't worry, it's not too bad. He'll be up in Surly again in 2, maybe 3 days.
Let's be thankful for the small mercies at least.
Yes, I'm glad to hear it's not serious. Yes. That reminds me, Maybell. How is Lila doing? Well, her injuries have been treated, but she hasn't come out of her coma yet. Oh,
How despicable of our supposedly lion-hearted fugitive. Lovely refined ladies such as Lila are treasures that ennoble the world simply by existing.
I'll tell Lila you said that when she awakens. On the subject of good news, I'm glad to hear that General Morgan came to your aid. If the guild and army were to truly work together, I'm convinced no force in the world could stop you. Nothing's been decided yet, so we can't make any promises. But just between you, me, and the desk, we'll make it work. Ring, 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 phone call, phone call. Who remembers that? Yeah, Jones is already pissed off. Here we go.
This is the Basic Guild, Bow's Branch. Oh, look, General, sir, we've been waiting.
And here we go. Now to see just how well Morgan can set aside his pride.
So that's the plan then. I understand. Tomorrow at the landing port, 10 a.m. sharp. I'll be sure to tell them. Thank you, sir.
So what's the word, Legrand?
The Royal Army is going to execute a plan to capture the dragon tomorrow using airships. They say they want you on one of the airships as observers.
They're going to use airships? Whoa.
Taking the battle to our foe in this element then, and with the elite of the Liberalian army.
Well, if we're just observers, we won't be able to actually do anything. Even so, I'm still grateful for a chance to get a closer look at that dragon.
And it might be up to us if the army fails somehow.
No rest for the weary then, huh? I'm up for it. At last, some light at the end of the tunnel. Maybell! Mayor Maybell, you alright? Yes, it was nothing.
You looked dizzy enough to be a toy top, Mayor. You must be exhausted.
Blah. I know what Estelle said, Mayor, but don't strain yourself. Don't worry, really. I'm hardly straining myself. During the 100 Days' War, Father did everything he could to protect Bose. One time, he even conducted extremely dangerous negotiations in order to deceive the Imperial Army. Compared to what he did, this is nothing. Mayor Maybell. Oh, Maybell. Estelle, everyone, please take care of things. Please dispel the fear that haunts the people of Bose and Ravenue. Yeah, leave it to us.
Hey, Agate, come on!
Yeah.
Gee, are you looking forward to your birthday? I got a present that'll sure make you super duper happy.
Music note.
Huh? Something I like, huh? You gotta make something tasty for me?
What? No! Why would you think of food when I mention a birthday present? Presents should be things that last, you know? Something you treasure forever!
You really think so, huh? Something that'll last, that I'll treasure? Hey, maybe a hunting knife or something.
You just got a hunting knife from the village elder, dummy! The answer is an accessory! Handmade by yours truly! It's, not done yet, though.
Whoa, hey! An accessory? Like, what kind of accessory? I'm not a girl, you know.
Come on, Agate, you're so boring. Even boys can be stylish and cute if they have some kind of accessory. If you have one, Agate, even a stick in the mud like you would get all the ladies. Music note.
Hey, come on, knock it off.
Do you, really not want it? You've always taken care of me, so I wanted to give something back. I've been working really hard to make it, but if it's really not something you like...
Just don't make it too cute or flashy, okay?
Don't worry. It's simple but cool. It'll fit you perfectly, Agate, I promise. Especially since you're so tall. Yeah, it'll be perfect, I bet.
Yeah, I get it. You got me all curious now, so just make it good, okay?
Okay, I will. Hey, Agate,
What is it, Abisa?
I just want to say thank you so much for always being my big brother.
Big brother.
Fuck my throat! What?
And it's not over yet, Jubsy.
A dream, huh? This is...
Yeah, this'll be good.
Misa?
Agate! Oh, thank Katios you're awake.
Short stuff.
How are your injuries? Do you feel okay?
Yeah, this is not...
No, don't. God dang it.
Yeah. I had wondered if you were going to pick up on it when you did it the first time, but...
Okay.
No, you need to sleep. Your wounds are healed at all yet.
Yeah, come on. Stuff like this ain't a big deal. He'll fine even if you ignore him.
No! I promise this now. I promise I wouldn't make you out of bed until you were all better.
Hey,
No!
I get it already.
Phew.
Jeez, getting all worked up over a bunch of scratches. Holy crap, it's nighttime already. Where the heck is everyone?
They all went back to the city for a while. They made some kind of promise with General Morgan, I think.
A promise with Morgan?
They didn't staff.
Ah, I see. So they got Morgan moving, didn't they? The guild ought to be hearing from the army right about now in that case. Well, hell, I can't just stay here is what I want to say, but on the other hand, it is pretty late at night.
And she's got a knife. No, okay.
We'll get out the bows tomorrow morning.
But
Look, I've had a good long rest. I'm seriously feeling better. These really are just scratches. They'll heal up even if I'm working hard. I'm fine, don't worry.
Also, I need a new sword.
you sure you're not forcing yourself?
Hey, give the veteran bracer a little bit of credit here. I ain't so crazy as to go overboard on stuff like dragons or the society twice. I can't keep putting you in danger either.
Oh,
Point is, I don't have the guts to anger my scary little nursemaid. Trust me a little here.
Agate. I guess you do look a lot better now.
Told you, didn't I? I know my limits better than anyone.
That's good.
Hey, wait, what's wrong? I said I'm okay, really. I swear to the goddess I ain't lying.
No, that's not it. I'm just so relieved. It's just so.
God! Come on, short stuff, calm down. I get it. I'm sorry, Peter. I guess I made you worry pretty bad, huh? You have to charge it off alone. I get broken like a twig in a fight I had no chance of winning. And then on top of all of that, I made you do that crazy thing to protect me.
Yeah, Agate, you dummy.
You digital dummy.
I was so worried I saw you get hurt, and.
Yeah, you're right. I am a complete idiot.
Rude. Ah, okay.
sucker.
Aw.
Feel a bit calmer now?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry like that.
Yes, you sure know how to shock a guy, you know that? That whole thing sent shivers down my spine, way worse than when I fought that silver-haired idiot.
Oh yeah. Agate, are you hungry? I made some soup with things like village elder left.
Soup?
Tomato bisque.
Ah, that's what smelled so good. Right on.
What is this, spit soup?
It's tomato bisque.
What is this, diarrhea soup?
It's tomato bisque.
She pulls out like her gun. It's tomato bisque!
Why's the kitchen?
Huh?
Let me look. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a few spots that's a little different, but it looks like what it did back then. It does something like this, too. I'm amazed it survived.
Huh?
Alright, I'm probably losing you, aren't I? My place actually burned down 10 years ago.
You mean?
One of those incendiary shells from the Imperials hit it head on. It caught fire instantly and burned down straight to the foundations. I'd heard the village elder was his usual nutty self and had it rebuilt, but didn't think they tried to put the furniture and decorations back together even. I never could bring myself to come here before. Guess I really gotta tell them thanks given how much they did.
So then, that's when Misha.
Huh, secret's out, huh? She was making me a present for my birthday. It was a handmade accessory that she thought looked good on me. We were fleeing for the mountains, she ran back to the house to get it, and that's when the house was hit. When they finally pulled her out, she was burned pretty badly, let's put it that way. And even after everything she suffered, she still had that present clutched in her hands. The metal parts were hopelessly melted, but the stones were still okay. Take a look.
It's pretty.
They ain't even septium, ain't even valuable, just some pretty rocks. Probably something she found down by the river. I've lost count of all the number of times I thought, all for this. It's funny, you know, I can't blame her or get angry at her for it. I never intended it to be a memento of her. When I left the village, though, it was the only thing I couldn't part with, even when I became a raven down in Ruan. Pretty pathetic for a thug, right?
No, not at all.
No, it's pretty damn pathetic. Long as I could hold on to this, I could also hold on to my anger. My anger at myself, my anger at the worthless, spineless son of a bitch who couldn't even save his own sister.
But
I ended up putting all that pent-up rage into every swing of my sword. As long as I did that, I could at least look like I was keeping it together. A half-baked man trapped by rage and self-deception and unable to move on. It's exactly like what that bastard said.
Agate.
Nah, it's worse, ain't it? I'm just a piece of shit who runs away from anything painful. I'm the thing I hate most. A goddamn loser of a dog running around with my tail between my legs. I'm pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
Agate,
Is it slapping time?
I don't really understand how you feel, Agate. I don't think I can really try to understand what makes you feel so hurt. But I think I need to say something in Misa's place.
Huh?
Don't you dare make fun of my big brother! You don't know the first thing about what makes my brother such a good guy. I know my brother better than anyone else. I won't let anyone talk badly about my brother, even if it's you yourself.
What? Huh?
I know I might not measure up to Misha, but I know a lot of good things about you, Agate. And so it makes me sad to hear you say such bad things about yourself. It made me kind of angry despite not understanding what you meant. And
Oh man. Busting out the lecture sounded exactly like Misha. You sure are acting grown up, shortstop.
don't treat me like a kid. I was really sad and really angry.
Sad and angry. I don't know the first thing about myself, huh? You really hit it on the head.
Huh?
Thanks, Tina. You really helped me to see it.
Agate?
There ain't no point trying to judge yourself when all you can see is your own limited version of yourself. All you can really do is plow on. Anger, sadness, neither have anything to do with it. You just have to go straight on until you find an answer. Maybe then I'll finally understand why I've held on to this for so long.
Someone save my throat.
Ready for more? No, okay.
Shut up. I'm not giving up, but I will be glad when this is all done. My God.
Everyone's going right back to market. Le Grand. So the market's already being repaired? That's wonderful. They certainly got to it quickly. It only happened yesterday.
Yes, Maybell's been throwing herself to it. She already sent aid to Avenue as well, or so I heard. Everyone's doing their best, even through their fear.
I've heard word from Grancel as well, and Grandmother has issued a proclamation. She has stated that the government will respond immediately to the threat of the dragon and will send aid to the affected areas. That's our queen. Awesome.
Yeah, I can think of certain lords and ministers of Erebonia who could stand to learn from such an example. They're far more interested in attending fancy parties than addressing the concerns of the citizenry.
Ironically, I could say a lot of the same for the Republic. Half the time, our politicians seem to spend so much time dancing around each other that they never get anything done.
It's like the government.
Lol. It may help that we're such a small country. Regardless, preparation for plans against the dragon should be almost complete. Time to go see what the Royal Army can do then. So we should just head for the landing port, I guess, right?
Yes, you're scheduled to depart at 10 a.m. at port number 1.
God dang it.
It's about 9 now, so you should have time to pick up some supplies.
Okay. Will that be a little difficult with the market in the state it's in?
The market's merchants have been put up in the hotel for now. They're still open for business, seemingly, so you should be able to pick up some necessities from there.
Nothing like persistence.
It would be wise to visit them before we headed to the landing port.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
What?
What?
Oh, Sin's just tagging along. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought we had five party members for once. Are they sneaking any? No, they're not. Okay. Next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Boy!
It does look like you have 5. I see Shira, I see Chloe,
yeah, Sin's
Zin.
just following along, no?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Dang.